Hey guys, welcome back to Dutch Modeling. Back again with another inbox review. This time it's the Dragon Panzer III offspring J control tank with the Borgward 4 offspring B. It's an old Imperial series 135. The kit number is 9, I'm going to do it like this, otherwise you can read it. 19054. I got this kit a while back. It's not that old, it's a 1998 kit. So as usual, the box art, I like it very much. Drawings. On the side you see the two build up. You actually get two kits in this one. Box art, again Panzer III, the Borgward, as you can see here with a detachable part. Copyright 1998, so and more box art, and the old Imperial series there's nothing on the back. So let's see what's in the box. Take this out. This side. Let's start with instructions. As usual by Dragon, the sprue maps numbered with the blue parts, which are spares. And this part, the B sprues, are mainly spares, and the rest you use almost everything. You start by building the Borgward. As you can see, the colors are Gunther Sanger Hobby Color, Mr. Color and Artillery Paints. Also as usual, building starts with the Borgward. It's nice for a change to not start building the wheels and the suspension, so there's a couple of steps here. Building a chair, which also indicates it's not only a radio controlled vehicle but also a vehicle that can be manually controlled. Steering, I'm guessing this is the steering. And top plate. And this is the leverage or delivery system. This is where the payload goes in. It's a demolition vehicle, so here will be the payload which will be delivered. Here you see the movable arms. Then as well the wheels, so the idler, sprocket, rope wheels, bump stops, escape hatch here going on, the rubber tracks going on. Band tracks for this one, you get to that in a minute. I'm guessing this is the antenna, extra armor plating, mud guards on both sides, and that's the Borgward. Then you go to the Panzer III, which does start with escape hatches, suspension parts, final drive covers. Then you go to the wheels, the idlers, sprocket wheel with that small return rotors here. And go to the front part, the lighting, mud flaps, mud guards. Oh, this is going to be a little bit complicated here. They actually give you measurements on how far apart you need to drill holes. I'm going to show you in the close-up. So you actually need to measure, as you can see there. So that's going to be a little bit more complicated than normal. Next up is some extra the side armor, front armor, driver's hatch, with driver's vision port, bow gunner, machine gun. Spare rope wheels assembly, jack, hooks, jack block, more drilling within exact measurements. I'm gonna check for this in a moment on these sprues if these are pre-drilled so you can see them, or you actually have to measure them to be exact. I don't know yet. The other side, shovel, antenna holder, toolbox, antenna mount. They don't yet mount an antenna. This is guessing the exhaust cover here. Here's the exhaust going on. Oh, sorry guys. Otherwise Mike will have my ass for not shutting down my sound. The single link tracks go on next for some reason. Then back to the rear plate. This is the engine deck covers. Then the turret here. On here the mounting for the main gun, side hatches to the commander's cupola, ventilation hatch. You can picture it open or closed, just whatever you want. More little detailing here on the sides. And here the gun goes on. I'm thinking this is the... I'm not sure, you have to... Does it say in the box? But I'm guessing it's the 37mm. If not, you have to correct me. You can actually choose between a long barrel and a short barrel, so maybe it's the 37 and the 50. Or just around, I don't know. This is something I have to check up, I have to read up on. I don't know which this is. I have a nice pencil-free book, so it will require some research which is which, because they do not tell you which is which. And I'm guessing the final step will be the turret basket with the antenna mount and some machine gun ports. And then of course the marriage between the two parts. And you get markings and paintings for Spring 33. This will be field grey, so pencil grey, the Borgward all. They say it has to be, but again this will also be completely pencil grey for Spring 33. But I'm guessing you're pretty much free to do what you want with this one. Just go and do a little research in the Panzergruppe FKL 313, sorry, and see what it says you. It's very strange. I haven't seen this turret number before, F21, so I don't know if you can find something about that. Again, I have a nice pencil book and I'll see what it is. So, as for the instructions, let's do the very extensive decal shield first. These are the decals. They're not a lot. You don't have a lot of options. Decals itself, you probably can't catch the light on this. They're not too bad. 1998. They're still pretty wide, so they're not used that much. Let's get started on the screws then. I'm going to try and start on the Borgward first. That will be this one. Nice detailing here. And the covers for the transmission. Chair, also some leather texture and actually usage. There's some, no, that's nothing. Don't see any flash so far. Very nice welding detail here. Show you in a second, guys. Rivet detail. And here's no, there's not. That's not flash. That's the attachment points. Yeah, it looks good. Instrument panel there. It looks nice. I hope you got enough light up there. See the detail on this. There's the welding detail on the top. Where there? This is the welding detail on top there. It's very nice. There's the little instrument panel. As you can see, there's a chair. Some light somewhere. Little bits. Side panels. That's the underside. Top again. Rivet detail. Bolting detail. You probably can hear my missus in the background, together with my daughter. Well, that's the main parts for the Borgward. I don't think it consists of much more than this. Well, everybody always complaining about the Imperial series, but it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. These are the tracks for it. That is bad. Little rubber bands. The good thing about this is there are no ejector pin marks. So you can see this thread detail. It's not too bad. On the inside. Let's see. I hope you can see it. I don't know. It's pretty hard for me to see what you see. So these are the tracks for the Borgward. Nothing special. I know there's a new version of this. It's a white boxing. I think it's all a lot of the same set, but I think those then were changed into magic tracks. But I'm not completely sure about that. Let's start with the Fancy 4. Lower hole first. The swing arms are pre-mounted, bump stops are pre-mounted, so that's something you don't have to do. There's a nice welding detail, but the not so nice thing is that the outlined the areas where you have to attach everything. So probably want to. It's a bit greasy, so if you get it, you might want to wash this. To be honest. I think I don't know what the primer will do with this, but I'm gonna wash this. It's not clean. On the side, some nice detail here, balding and riveting. Weld lines are nice. Even here are weld lines, and that's not what you see often. Inside there. I hope the camera picks it up. See there, even there, weld seams. That's something you don't see a lot. Mostly those areas are just forgotten. Suspension arms, spring arms with the bump stops. And that's the predetermined areas, what I meant. There. On the underside with the riveting. Attachment point from the swing arms everywhere, so that's very nicely done. So, and again, here's some weld seam there. That's done very nicely. Next up is the upper hole and the turret. Again, as you can see here, there's a little bit residual, I guess, a release agent, a brownish there. And you can wipe it off pretty easy, but that's the turret. All pre-drilled directional holes here. I have to check with the instructions and with the drilling if it's also for the turret. What was it? No, it's not. It's not the turret. It's the sides here. Let me check it. I'm gonna get there in a second. So again, welding seams all around. Very nicely done. There's a little bit of cleanup here. I'm guessing it came off the sprue. So this looks nice. You can see all around the welding detail. It's very small, but then again it's a small tank. So, I don't know if the camera picks it up. There, weld seam on the side there. So that's very nicely done. And here you got the upper hole, and as you can see here, let's take this side. That's here. You need to drill all this, and they're not pre-marked, and not on top and not on the bottom. So all those drill holes you see here are supposed to be here and here, but they're not pre-marked, so you actually have to measure them. And I'm guessing 3.9 it says here, they're millimeters, not centimeters. So that's gonna be a bit of a pain. But again, very nice molding seams, neat detail, welding seams. Hatches already in, nice lines, nice for a wash. It looks good. The lower ring for the turret basket. And here's some extra bolts or rivets here on the side. You can shave them off and put them on if you want. Didn't know they did it with the kit this age. Frontal armor parts, side armor here. Again, bolting detail and riveting detail is very nicely done. Parts of the exhaust. This is the gun mount. I'm guessing this, don't know sure what this is, but it looks very nice. You can see the detail on that. And there should be all little location holes, but they're not. You have to all measure them and drill them yourself, or just I'm thinking a better way would be to just cut the locator pins off the tools and just try to mount them like that. You can see there the welding seams there. That looks pretty nice. And you see it's a bit shiny, so I'm guessing it really needs a wash. But doesn't look too bad. Here the extra bolts, turret pin, armor plating for the side and the front. Also again, all nice detail. No flash, no burring so far, no warping. It doesn't. And like I said, a lot of people are always complaining about the Imperial series, but so far I haven't seen anything I can complain about, to be honest. These is the A sprues, W sprues, so these are the rope wheels. Suspension parts, this is more for the Borgward, this is the wheels. Now a suspension. Antenna. Again, this is all pretty small, but very nicely. Oh, this is the same, so I got these all duplicates, so I only have to do one. Don't put those away. Sorry for that. Sprocket, idler. This looks like a. Don't know what it is, to be honest. Antenna here. Maybe this is the remote control antenna. Road wheels. And some little things which looks like a bump stop. This to me. Oh, this is the swing arms probably. Again, this little one. Again, very easy. See, in a second you'll see it too. Bolts. Again, very nicely done. Let me see this one first. There. Very small, but very nicely done. Yeah, sorry Hendrik for my dirty fingernails, so work and stuff. You see the detailing on that one. It's very nicely done. The wheels. Where's the antenna mount? There, it's good if you see the threading on that one, and that's small. How nicely that's done. So yeah, it looks very good so far. Next sprue. Sprues, to be honest, are multiple. So for the, I suppose I'm missing a part here because it's a two-part barrel. There's only one part. It'll probably be somewhere else. Okay. These are actually three sprues. This is one. So this is F, H, and again F. Okay, but this is F and this is F, but they're completely different sprues. So that's gonna be hard. This is a double one, so that's gonna go. Let's just start with the jack on this one. Looks nice. Tools, also pretty good. Fire extinguisher. Bit lagging, I think. They're nice ones. This had this bent over, so I have to repair this one. I'm guessing this is for the idler. This had some, because it's sticking out, some pressure on this and it bent there, so it's white. So I have to bend that back. That's a shame, but molded very nice. This plate here, driver's vision, hatch, port, whatever. Second part of the, this is the longer barrel, I guess. Yeah, this is the long barrel. So again, I have to check which one you're going to use, the long or the short barrel. Hooks, little stuff. Shovel. Looks nice, very thin. Top of the turret basket. Ventilation cover. Few ports. Jack block. There's no wood grain on it whatsoever. That's a shame, but you can make it yourself. There's some ammo and toolboxes here. Let you go over it. We're starting with the tools there. Jack. Axe. Fire extinguisher there. As I said, it's a bit lagging. Detail. Some little things. As you can see, that one is just a little bit bent. And on the back side you see the whiting from the stretch, but it's a little bit of glue and you can turn it upside the right way around. But the molding is pretty nice, you can see. There's the long barrel on the right side. transmission cover, final drive cover, third band cover, more tools. Again, all the bolting and riveting is very nicely done, as you can see. And even with the smaller parts there's no flash. I discovered this far. I have to be honest, I've done multiple reviews now. Here's the other side of the hatches, the third hatches. You probably will be able to cut them in half if you want to make them open, but there's not being any detailing on the inside. I don't know why you would want to. Well, as I was saying, of course I've done multiple reviews now, and I noticed with my latest build, I did a review, and on the review I didn't discover any flash whatsoever. Now that I'm building it, and there's some parts, and okay, this doesn't fit really well, and there's a little bit of flash, and that's a little bit of bend, so the reviews won't be 100% accurate, of course, and you're not handling all the parts very well and just going quickly over it. So, next sprue is the Discharger Barrel. It's a very short barrel. More hatches here. This is the antenna bed where it's lying down in. The bow machine gun port, commander's cupola with the two-part cover hatches. Two machine guns here. A little bit of a machine gun, just the part that's sticking out. So all the detailing on those isn't bad. And this is the inside of the turret where the gun sticks in, I guess. So that's not very detailed. I don't know what this is, but there is some nice welding detail on here. And a little bit of riveting detail on the commander's cupola. There's even welding detail here on the hatches ports, so that's very nicely done, to be honest. Out the camera, it's very small. Let's see if the camera picks it up. Right in the right side. Detailing on this kit for this age, and being an Imperial series, detailing is very good. See if there's another something. Yeah, no. It's not very. It's like I said, most people are complaining about their Imperial series kits, but this isn't bad. Well, the loose parts aren't. How the fit is, of course, I don't know yet. But I mean, oh, that's open. You can see. Where is it? That's open in the middle, and there's no flash in there. Yeah. So that's very nice. This barrel is ridiculously short. But again, I have to check which one you can use. I'm hoping it's going to be the longer barrel. Just looking better. Here's some more parts for the Borgward, apparently. I thought I had all. I missed it. This is the payload bucket, I guess. Part of a cover. This is a little hatch. Here's a part that broke off. I have to glue this on, that's a shame. A handle and these little parts. You can see here, oh, there's a little part that snapped, but just put it back on, a little bit of glue and it will hold again. See, again there, detailing. But all in all, this is very interesting to look at. Next sprue, this is the road wheels and suspension parts of the Penta 4. 3, sorry, Penta 3, not the 4. These are twin sprues, so I'm going to put one away. Sprocket, idler. This is going to be a dig to clean. This is no fun. This is going to be difficult. The idler wheels to cleaning those up. And there's, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Swing arms. Didn't they came molded on? Yeah, they came molded on. These are probably. Oh, of course, most of these you don't use. This is the B sprue. Yeah, it's a sprue. Most of these you don't use. So. Spare wheel, hooks. I don't know if you're gonna use these, but this is gonna be, if you're gonna use these idler wheels, it's gonna be no fun to clean them. You see, it's not done very smart. Sprockets. I'm just going to show you everything. I know there's a lot of this what you don't gonna use. There are only a couple of parts, but as you can see, it's just some damage on those. You're not going to use the swing arms, so they're molded on. So put it back in. Second to last sprue. Road wheels. I'll take one out. Again, this is from something else. I can read some because it's in dragon language here. Road wheels and return rollers. I can say much. Again, some nice welding detail inside the rims. Which you don't see that often. But that's, yeah, well, it's almost everything there is. So. Hope the camera again picks it up. I don't know how the lighting is, but you can see there a welding detail in there. So, and then, yeah, well, there's not much to show in this one. Very close up. I'm thinking it's getting too dark. So that's that, and then. Last and definitely the one that's least of the fun, the 3 sprues. I'm going to take one out. Signaling tracks. So yeah, you check the pin marks in every single one of them, 2 of them. So these will be requiring a whole lot of cleanup. If you're gonna use those. You can also see if you can get some magic tracks somewhere. Or Frules, or Spade Aid, or Easy Link, or whatever. Being a Penta 3, you got a whole lot to choose from. Being the tracks all being all open. The in-betweens, there's no flash. That's a nice thing, good thing. And see over it, you can see. So yeah, and I'll show you a couple, so you can see turning around, and there are the ejector pin marks on every single one of them. So that's not a good thing, but hey. See, yeah, that's it. So the Penta 3 Outroom J control tank with the Borgward 4 Shroom B. Like I said a couple of times, this being an Imperial series, it looks pretty good. And the fun thing to build, especially because you got two things in here. There are a lot of diorama potentials with this. Nice pairing them up. I actually do have another Borgward Dragon one. It's a standalone kit, so I could actually do one pencil free with 2 Borgwards, but that's something else. All in all, it looks a very nice kit. I think I'm gonna enjoy building this. It's the first pencil free I got, and it's up for a body build we're gonna do. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments, subscribe. If you don't like it, just shut up and go away. I don't want to know. So, well, comments are always open. You can like it, you can dislike it, whatever you do. And hope to see you next time. Bye bye.